Mm. Hi, what's going on? How's everyone doing? It's been a long day. I am here in the lady lounge. I came home from doing my running around, and I got in the house with the my oxtails, and I was like, I'm gonna put them in to soak in the wine that I bought. Now I feel like y'all know me, okay? When I got home, I put my oxtails in the sink to rinse them, give them a nice little wash. And I went to put them in the jumbo Ziploc bags. How come I didn't have any more? But the box was sitting there and the box was empty. Hey, Kiki. Hello, dear. The box was empty. And I was just like, did these kids not see that this box was empty and just didn't throw the fucking box away? So I was like, woosah, Roxanne, woosah. I said, okay. So then Maddie says, um, you know, I need you to drop me off. And I'm like, fuck it. I gotta go get the Ziploc bags. So I went and got the Ziploc bags. And well, I dropped Maddie off, picked up the Ziploc bags, came home, put the oxtails in my wine. It's two different wines. One was a Rhine and one was a sweet red. They're soaking in that right now. Um, I fried some pork chops, made some rice and gravy and green beans. And then my sisters came to visit me with my nephews and my niece, and they were able to play with the kittens. My kitten named the cat that she taken with her once he finished nursing. She named him Otis. Why she named that cat Otis? I don't know. So she named the cat Otis, and they chilled for a minute, then they left. And then there was my things going on with my older children. And one of my children, um, I think he might be mad at me or upset because he informed me the other day that he asked his girlfriend to marry him. And I was like a little shocked because they're young, like really young. Hey, country girl Queena, what's happening? And I don't know. I think he's upset with me, and I'm looking at the whole marriage thing from a point of view of marriage ain't easy. Okay, it's there are so many ebbs and flows and goods and bads in being married. You know, it takes work, and I just really wanted him to know that this ain't like the time our grandparents. Most of my friends, most of my friends who are my age or maybe a little bit older are on their second and possibly even third marriage. Okay. And they got married when they were young. Your brain don't even to me be functioning completely in your 20s. If I could turn back the hands of time like a R. Kelly song, I would have done so many things different in my first marriage. You know, I think one of the things that I would have done in my first marriage is I would have saved money. Like I had access to money, a copious amounts of money, really nice amount of money. And I didn't save. I just spent and spent and did really dumb shit. And I was young. I was 24, you know. Um, and I don't ever want my son to be hurt, but he'll have hurts in life. All my kids will. It's inevitable. It's going to happen because we are in the thing called life. Oh, shit. That was one of my sons asking me, "Did you make those pork chops? Can I come and get some pork chops before I go home?" Yes, Alex. You can get some pork chops before you go home. But anyway, you know, I don't I don't want my boy to think that I don't want him to be married or I don't want him to be happy. Because he had a conversation with his brother, and his brother pissed me off because he said, "Well, it's probably because she white." I don't give a fuck if that she white. I'm just looking at the age. I'm looking at the age. How old they are. My cat is licking her ass. Um, it's not easy. These motherfuckers can't even make it 4 years, let alone 22. It's not easy. Hell, it's one thing dealing with your kids, but then you're married and you're dealing with another grown person who y'all might not jive on everything. And you gonna have some good times and you gonna have some bad times. There's gonna be a whole bunch of shit that pop off within that union. It's not what pulls you apart. It's what brings you together, back together. I just want him to understand that. I'm not gonna be no mean mother-in-law. Cause I don't my first mother-in-law was mean, you know. She didn't particularly like me. I particularly didn't give a fuck either. But I always been one of those people that you see what y'all see, like how I am now is this one Roxanne. Then there's the actual meet up and no Roxanne. Like you done seen me face to face. I done hugged you and shit like that. That's a different Roxanne. I've been told that I could be an ignorant motherfucker, even though I might not come across. And it might be ignorant in a very snooty way. There goes my little boss lady. And there goes my country girl, Queena, and my Kiki. Thank you, my sisters, and the two people in the bush. How y'all doing? Welcome. Just hit the like button for me. Okay? You know, I'm not going to be mean to that little girl. I'm not. Because my son wants to marry. little gnat, get the fuck. God damn it. You seen that little motherfucker fly past? I didn't want to get stuck in my lip gloss. But I would be nice to her. I wouldn't be mean to her. I really wouldn't. But you marrying my son, you coming into my family, you know, and she got 2 kids, which ain't a problem. Hell, when I married my first husband, I had 2 kids. And that's where Kevin Samuels was wrong. Like, and don't know man, won't you know high value man? Bullshit. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you a little secret. The more you persist, the more they'll resist. You know what, little boss lady? It's not that I don't want him to marry her. I just want him to know it's gonna be work. I don't give a fuck if he marry her because that's what makes him happy. I don't have to take care of his family, you know, but I want him to know everything it entails to really provide for a family. Even though her 2 children are not his, you're marrying her and her children. And you have to step up to the plate and be that stepfather. And they have to come to agreements about discipline, the rearing of children, so you don't butt heads. Okay? I knew in my first marriage and my second marriage that we believe in popping the child. I would tear your legs up and I would tear your hands up. Ooh, I can administer a good popping. Ooh, my mama hands strong. I'll tear your little legs up if I tell you not to do something and you choose to do it. These are things you have to really talk to a motherfucker about. See, I personally couldn't marry a person who had kids whose kids would have temper tantrums because we would have to discuss this. Because it would drive me crazy. Because I'd be ready to snatch a little motherfucker. Sit your ass down. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not gonna tell you again. You know, my son believe in popping. Maddie was telling me some shit about um, whooping a child don't reinforce anything. You doing good. You in college. You're okay. You motherfuckers didn't get beat to death. But y'all got a good swift ass whooping. Your great grandparents got ass whipping. Your grandparents got ass whipping. A good ass whipping ain't never hurt nobody. Like 7 and maybe 3, something like that. But I believe, spare the rod, spoil the child. I ain't no, I ain't no Bible thumper or nothing, but I do believe in whipping children. I most certainly, indeedly do. That's why so many kids out here, these young kids doing dumb shit because somebody didn't snatch them up or somebody snatched them and they just beat them. And it's a difference between whooping a child and beating a child. I don't believe in beating. I mean, once you get to be a teenager and you think you're going to buck up to me, I'm going to beat you up. Okay? But a little person, no. A few little swift slaps on the legs, not with a belt, tear their ass up and go sit down. Go sit down. Uh-uh. No, this is what we're not gonna do. But I want my son to be happy, and I don't want him to think that, I'm not happy for him. But marriage is hard work. I don't want my son struggling. I mean, there's things going on where he ain't gonna have to struggle financially. But past, oh, hold on. Ooh, ooh, my shoulders is hot. Me too. If you had, I had children, keep them away from me. My nerves too bad. Ooh, let me just put this right up here on this motherfucking screen. Yeah. Like I don't like I be in the grocery store and I see kids having temper tantrums, and it takes everything that God has put in me because I want to tear the mama's ass up and the child's ass. I'm like, and my kids, they be looking at me and they be shaking their head. And I try to make sure I get a mama eye contact when the baby acting like that in public. Let me show you the eye contact. Hmm. And I keep pushing my little buggy right on to get the rest of my groceries. But I will hit you with a good hard, shit. You ain't getting ready to whoop my ass in the grocery store. The ass that you should be whooping is that little motherfucker that's laying on the floor, kicking and screaming and acting a fucking fool. But I do want my son to be happy. I just want him to know it's going to be work. That's all. It wouldn't be you, girl. I don't do that. Mm-mm. That's why none of my girlfriends, most of my girlfriends' kids is grown. You got maybe a few sprinkled in here and there that got some little ones. But if they bad, they know don't bring them over here. Hey, Kamigo, what's going on, girl? Don't bring them over here. I don't do bad kids. I don't do mouthy kids. And I don't like kids who like to be underneath their mama. And when we in adult company, I want my mama. You need to take your little ass back to the back and get a crayon and a coloring book. Stay the fuck away from me, okay? And people be like, "Oh, Roxanne, you so mean." I'm not mean. I'm a '70s baby. So if that's what makes me mean, I don't give a fuck. I just think there's a certain way to rear children. And if you're not rearing them properly, then they do wild monkey ball and funny shit that will get you snatched the fuck up by me. I remember acting up in church. I wasn't acting up. I think I was swinging my feet, kicking the back of the pew. My grandmother pinched me so motherfucking hard. I remember my nose start running and I couldn't cry. I held it in like a soldier. Straight face, eyes front. That one little clear booger came down. I bet you I stopped doing it. I didn't want to feel that pain no more. But I do want to see my son happy. And I do y'all know I love my children. Y'all know I love my children above and beyond. I just want my child to be ready. Why do they call us mean? Girl, I don't because we ain't soft. We ain't soft. We come from a different era. Children should not sit in the presence of grown folks' conversations. Let me put that up there. Yes, ma'am, Sister Kiki. Can the church say amen? Yes. It's just certain things that I wasn't reared to do. My parents would have cocktail parties, like full blown cocktail parties with like waitresses bringing people drinks and a bartender and shit in the crib. You know what I mean? people came dressed up eloquently. And if a few of the people my parents' friends who came to the house had to bring their children because they didn't have a sitter, we would be either in my room, my sister Caroline's room, my sister Quincy's room. We would be, and we wouldn't come up front. If they had finger sandwiches or something, our housekeeper would bring us, some soda and some finger sandwiches, and things like that. Some Swedish meatballs or some shit. We didn't get to go up front and see. We would only know who was there based off the kids who was hanging out in the room with us. That's back in the days when your parents would go somewhere and they would literally bring you to the house where they was going to have a cocktail party or a dinner party in your motherfucking pajamas. Hold on, please. Hello. Okay. Is he feeling better? Hey, cat, get off me, man. Well, what happened? Oh, wow. I mean, well, how did he get slick at the mouth with you? What'd he say? Well, I'm on my live. You can come over here and talk. I gotta go. I'm on my live on YouTube. You better not. Oh, I just find it interesting how people just, I don't know. Like I said, parents used to bring their kids over. Their kids already have on pajamas. The parents would hang out. And hell, by the time they were getting ready to go, they would have to come and find their child and pick their child up and take take their child home. But they was already in their pajamas, so they would just take them all home. We wouldn't be in the company of adults. Like, hold on. Did your brother open the door? Okay, hold on, y'all. I go get him. I'm up in Kevin's. I'm back. So, you know, people seem to think that we mean being 70s babies. What about our parents' age? Come on, little cat. Look at this. Hi. Say hi. Hey, Alex. Hey, son, come here. How was the movie?
Yeah, that's okay.
It was just okay.
Yeah, I didn't really like
Have
it.
you talked to your brother?
I mean, he called me
Hey,
when I was
son,
outside.
did he tell you what was going on?
No, so I called him. I called him an accident. I think I was calling an accident. To open the door.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you this real quick, and I'm only telling you this because you're the oldest, and I love you. Ace wants to marry his girlfriend, huh? And I don't have a problem with him marrying her. Um, my problem comes in the financials. Marriage is work.
No, don't forget about the same thing that everyone has to. No one knows what they're married to niggas that go into it and find out. So he'll find out.
See, that's that that's that lackadaisical shit.
I mean, it's not like today's school. It's true. I mean, that's what I've told by every person I know that's ever been married. They had no idea what they were getting into. You learn it on the job.
I mean, I understand it's on the job training, but also don't you feel like you are a little bit when you're as young like that, how many marriages you know where your friends are this age and still married?
All of them.
They got married at what, 21, 22?
He's not 21 or 22.
Okay, they're in their 30s.
Most of my friends got married between 25 and 30.
And there are all your friends are still married.
Sean Bridge is still married. James Black is still married. Um, and me, Patrick is still married. Alyssa and Neil are still married.
But also, don't both like I'm not trying to be funny, but don't they make a nice amount of money?
They're all rich.
Okay, rich marriage, poor marriage,
But
two different things.
They got married before they got rich. They became rich just over the years of their careers.
Like Alex, when you say poor, you're not even getting the whole level of poor.
I mean, I'm poor. So.
No, I mean you're poor, but you're not also trying to marry anyone.
Yeah, no, it's also when I was thinking about it, I tracked all my fun. Like, I mean, yeah, it takes.
And it's like I don't have a problem with your brother marrying her, and he had talked to Adam, and Adam was like, well, it's because she's white. It's not because she's white. I was like, and Adam, why would you even tell your brother it's because the girl is white? No, I just want him to know the responsibility and the work that it takes getting married. That's all. And I feel like I should be able to say that as his mother. Look at this little motherfucker. Look. Come here, little cat. Your Aunt Caroline, Quincy, and them just left.
Look from here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because your aunt flies back home tomorrow, her and the kids. So I don't remember. Little kitty. What are you doing? Hmm? Oh, here's your baby girl. You be acting funny and shit. How come we missing two kittens, y'all? Aston, we gotta find the two kittens. But nevertheless, back to what I was saying. And thank you for waiting and being so patient. I don't care if he marries the girl. I will love her because she is a part of my son. I just want him to know the work that it takes. That shit is not easy. Marriage is like one of those things, anything could set an argument off. And you can lay in bed and that motherfucker laying there asleep. And you just laying there looking at that motherfucker like, oh, I should take a safety pin and poke you in your ass. And you don't. You don't. You, okay. You let cooler heads prevail. You know, I just want to be able to impart some wisdom on him on how to work through certain things within a marriage. My marriage has not been perfect by no stretch of the imagination, but it takes work. It takes a lot of work. And having children, you know, why are there only two kittens in here? Um, I wish that's my son. Does he actually think I want to see him fail? No, never. Where are these other two kittens? This is like really tweaking me out. This is so hinky, because how we missing two kittens? Okay, one came out. Okay, okay. I was getting ready to blow the load because when my sisters were here earlier, we were looking for the kittens, and only two kittens came out. So now three kittens are out, and the other little fourth kitten has to come out from wherever he's hiding. Come out, little kitten. But Adam, son, are you in here? If you are, please say something. Oh, they just going to town on their mama's titties. I just heard that sound. It's so gross. But yeah, I want my son to be happy. I want him to know I want him to be happy. But also, in being an adult, okay, you have to be able to have adult conversations, especially when it comes down to people that you love and who love you, and you need to be able to accept things. I'm not 52 for nothing. I'm not your mama for nothing. I'm your mother because this is the role that God put me in. If I like seriously, I think so much. I think about if I had listened to my parents. And I think I had this talk on here one day in reference. Okay, there goes three kittens. Where's your sibling? I hope this motherfucker ain't dead or nothing. Um, I remember having this conversation on here with you guys, and the conversation was basically I have friends who listened, maybe not to 100% of what their parents wanted them to do, but I say 75%. And they are wildly successful. I don't think kids understand that one of the things about being a parent is we want to see our kids do better than what we have ever done. You know, I did not finish college. I would love to see Maddie walk across that stage. Um, There are people like, you don't need college. Okay, you might not, but it's still it's still a good thing. It's not a bad thing, you know. I just be wanting him to understand, like I'm not against you, and my delivery isn't always good. I'm a Capricorn, a true Capricorn. My mama and my daddy, we were all born in the first week of January. I am a Capricorn. My mouth can be real kind of fucked up, but I ain't lying. You know, I'm trying to tell you to help. I wish like so many things in my life, as just sitting back in the lady lounge and looking back on my teens, my 20s, my 20s. I really wish I would have listened to my parents more. I thought my parents were crazy. I thought they didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. And then you get kids of your own, or you have them, and then they start getting older, and then they get in their 20s, and you try to talk to them about things, and they don't listen. And then you just be like, did I do that? Yeah, you did. I want the best for my children. But if my son is okay, I love her. Who we would, who we, we would, Kiki. I'm going to love her, you know. But my question is she ready for my type of love? I can be the quintessential Black mother. Can you deal with that? I'm not going to change who I am. I love you. I'll be there for you. But you gotta meet a motherfucker halfway. My son told me all his girlfriends have been scared of me. That's a healthy thing. They done said shit to him like, why didn't you speak up for me? Because he better not. Because if I'm saying something, I'm probably right. God don't put you and make you get older or allow you to get older and not gain some sort of knowledge of life, love, relationships, people. Do we always follow the shit? No. Not even at the ages that we are. But you learn from the mistakes and you try to, I done fucked up with some shit and I told my kids like, fucked up. They be like, damn, mom. I'm like, well, let me tell you something. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. And don't ever fall into that pitfall. And they be like, all right. And we keep it moving. We kim our shit. But I don't want my son to think I just hate him or will be mean to his wife. I wouldn't be mean to that girl. I wouldn't be mean to her. I'll be very polite to her as long as she don't say nothing crazy to me. I love you. I love my what is that? Lido mountain goat to death. But I know she's giving someone's son hell. I mean, I'm you know, I'm a Capricorn. My kids' zodiac signs. It's Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius. What's this month? Leo? Is it Leo? Wait, Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. So July 21st. What's that? Leo or Cancer? I don't know. But I'm caught in a conundrum right now, you guys, because I don't want my son to be mad at me. I really don't. I'm not mad at him. But I don't know. And then asking my oldest son, he's like, well, when my friends got married, they were poor. Bro, like this dude, you're fucking delusional. Cause none of those kids was ever poor. None of them. Yeah, she's a cancer. Cancers are different. I don't know. I don't know. All I can do is pray for the best. I want him to be happy. I really do. You will be a very nice, nasty Capricorn. Can't help it but say it. And that's what it is. I am a nice person. I'm not and I'm not like one of those back and forth people like this, like the whole internet thing. I'm one of those people. I want to see you. I want to see you. Let's talk. And one thing I've learned, a lot of people won't sit and talk to me. They love doing that shit over the telephone, so they can and hang up on you. See, that hang up shit, that's some punk ass shit. That's the type of shit I'll come to your crib. Yo, I'm outside. Come here. Come holler at me real quick. Come check this out. Come check this out. Cause I really do get down like that. You know, that's just the Capricorn in me. But I'm like a sour patch kid. Sometimes I'm sour, sometimes I'm sweet. But for the most part, I'm a sweet person. And I think my son just think I'm a grumpy old mean woman. I've been a bitch since birth. Like seriously, this ain't nothing new. I just picture myself like laying in my crib as a baby with a Newport crying. Like these motherfuckers. You know, that's just me. But I'm gonna be nice to whoever. Like he marries this girl, I'm gonna be nice to her. I am. And I'll teach her how to make macaroni and cheese and greens and fried chicken because that's what my son likes to eat. you know. And she got her two little girls, and they just as cute as they want to be, but they rambunctious. You gonna have to sit down in Miss Roxanne's house. You gonna have to sit down. Sit your and I'll be the grandmama that to take them if they come to visit in Chicago. I take them down to American Girl and buy them some dials, and I take them go get their hair French braided. Um, shit, take them to the Africans, get their motherfucking hair corn rolled. Hold on, y'all. You know, they little white children, but I'm gonna turn them fucking with their grandma Roxanne. Yeah, you didn't even say hi nothing in my live, son. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't have a problem. I don't care if that girl white. And I don't give a fuck she got kids. Hell, a nigga married me with 2 kids. I mean, he love her. And I understand that. I just don't want them to struggle. And I want them to know it's going to be work involved. It ain't no Hallmark fucking movie. I love you, Todd. I love you too, Jane. Let's get married. And then you move to some idyllic suburb and there's deers and birds flying around and rainbows and all that bullshit and it's bullshit. Because that's not how it is. It's bills. Hi, son. Oh, that's my sonny boy. That's sonny boy number two. Um, yeah, it's not easy being married. You know, TV fuck shit up. Reality shows fuck shit up. See, people be thinking their lives gonna be like that for real, and that's not what it is. It takes work. It patience. Oh, you have to be patient to be married. You know how many times I wanted to pour hot fish grease on Jay? Motherfucker ain't never put his hands on me. But he done said some snazzy mouthed ass shit. That it was gonna be a repeat Al Green type of situation in this motherfucker. And I had to breathe. I had to breathe. I remember one day he was so mad at me and I was so mad at him. That nigga had said, Mom, please don't say that on here, please. Adam, I'm grown. And I'm standing in my shit. Fuck, I ain't lying. But see, this how I know you ain't in no relationship. I done made that man so motherfucking mad. I done seen veins pop out his head. Like I literally seen smoke coming out this motherfucker's out his ears. You know, not hot fish grease. Yes, hot fish grease. Don't none get hotter than hot fish grease. Not even chicken grease. It's something about fish grease. It hit different. It hit different. I'm gonna drop this little linkety link. Oh shit. That's for my son if he would like to come up here. You know, I'm sad. Oh, candy apple syrup, my girl. You's a dirty motherfucker, and I love it. Ooh, wee. Oh, Queenie, you a girl after my own heart. But I wouldn't do that shit to nobody because I ain't trying to go to jail. I'm really not. That type of shit would get you locked up. Then you got to go back and forth to court. Ain't nobody doing that shit. Not me. But it's like you could think about it. You could think I done played scenarios out of my head, and they all ended up with me like this. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? Bitch, handcuff. I ain't on that shit. Hold on.
Hello.
Hello, Sonny boy.
Hi.
How are you? Ooh, hot cornmeal. Stick like glue. Ooh, see, my lady loungers know they some dirty bitches. I love y'all so much. Look at that. See, this why you gotta be careful, son. You get in a relationship, and I know you like black women. Even if you like white women, I would be fine with that. But see, I know you like black women. You don't like no yellow sisters. You like you a good old good piece of Hershey's chocolate. Okay? But black women, we hit different. Okay? You ain't never watched the ID channel. and seen a motherfucker throw candy apple syrup or hot cornmeal or fish grease on a motherfucker. Nope, you just see motherfuckers straight plotting some shit. I'm telling you that candy apple and that hot grease and cornmeal and you see how she said it stick. That's comment of the day, y'all. Everybody give Kiki a hands up. It stick like glue. Ooh wee. See, son, you gotta be careful. That's all I'm saying. And I think I don't foresee your brother's new fiance throwing hot grits of grease or candy apple syrup or cornmeal on him. She's not advanced enough for that type of shit. Okay? She's not there with that. I want to see him happy. You know I do. I hate that you and your brother got into it, but
He
then your
called and
both
apologized. We all good.
okay, as long as y'all good. But I just want him to know I love him. I love he. Okay? I love y'all. I just don't want him to, you know, I know people be like, but these ain't the times our grandparents, you know, I I don't want him to have no, we know what we got going on within the family. He'll be fine financially, but I want the emotional to be able to flow. And even at your age, damn, how old are you? Like seriously, 29? You
No, I'm
29?
30, Mom.
Oh, my fault. Well, I got a bunch of y'all. I can't remember. I know what year you were born in.
Mom, I'm 29 years old.
Okay, I hear you, but I still don't. It's not my job to remember.
How old is
I could,
Madison?
how Maddie's 19,
How old is Addison?
21.
How old is Alex? Cannot be serious right now.
32.
Now be serious right now. Cannot be serious right now.
No, wait. How old is he? 32, 33.
Alex is 33 years old, man.
Okay,
Alex is
okay.
33, Mom.
Look,
Can I
once
ask
y'all
some
look,
of you ladies some of you lovely ladies on this live, is that a thing where you all forget your kids' age? Please comment.
look. First of all,
Please
Adam,
comment
let's
if you have
Adam. A
more than
lot of my
three
friends
kids.
look. Okay, Adam. A lot of my friends have the regulation amount of children, which is 2 to 3. I went crazy and had 7. So if they got 2 or 3 or 8, maybe even 4, they probably know all their ages. That's enough children's ages to keep up with. When you get past like 5, 6, and 7, you just like your brain does something. You understand?
Okay.
I don't have to remember y'all ages, motherfucker, as long as you remember your shit.
You call
Same
me
way I don't know
Aston.
y'all social security numbers. Hey, be careful walking through here. Who is that? Who is that? Oh no, don't go in there. Get the tissue that's already open. Cut on the light and get the tissue that's open. Yeah, I don't have to remember. I don't even know any. I know none of my children's social security numbers.
I don't think anybody should be knowing their children's social security numbers by heart.
I mean, when you're little, like when a little person is little, yeah, you should know your child's social security number.
I okay. Yeah. That's still a lot of
But
numbers.
I didn't even know y'all's then. Like seriously, I don't. That's not my business. I don't want to know y'all social security numbers. There are 3 social security numbers that I know by heart. Mine's,
Jason and
Craig's,
Madison.
Mine's Craig's and Jason's.
No. What is that, like a fancy shot glass you drinking out of?
No, nigga, it ain't even fancy. It's just a little glass. I don't even use my fancy one. I don't use my fancy one.
You still got that champagne that me you and my homegirls drinking?
Yes, I do.
You got
I
some more of
keep
that?
I keep a nice little case of champagne out.
Alright. You need to
But
dabble
I
us.
was I was very happy to see y'all. I had a good day. You know. Did you tell your brother to call his mama?
Yeah, I told him to call you. He'll get around to it.
Your work his way up. I know I'm a bit much to deal with.
But you are our mom. That's all that matters at the end of the day. I don't.
And I do be cursing y'all the fuck out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I just cursed you out about 30 minutes ago.
yeah. It's all right.
I know it is. I wasn't worried if it was or wasn't. I know it is. Um, so do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I got somebody I'm seeing.
Who?
Yeah. Hmm.
Where's she living?
She out here.
You don't have that girl living with you, do you?
Nah, she not living with me.
Okay. Oh, okay. Say, Lord have mercy. My kids is just sending me through so much.
Yeah, she not. She not. She not. She not.
You like her?
Yeah, she's actually a pretty sweet person. She's a pretty sweet person. Man. She got 3 kids. I'm not gonna lie. One,
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, she a pretty sweet person. She
All right. Well, as long as she nice to you.
yeah.
What have you told her about me?
Uh, I, you know what's crazy? I really don't talk about my family too much to the women that I be with.
Okay, well
I
maybe
try to.
that's best until you get like if you're gonna marry her or something, then you need to let her know how our family is.
I mean, I let her know. You know,
Yeah, because you
still,
know we can be
still in
rough.
the beginning phases of all this, man. We just, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
all right.
Birthday
Well,
party on the way.
I wish you nothing but the best, son. I wish you nothing but the best. Where's she from?
Yeah,
Chicago?
no, she's
She
not.
from out there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord.
She a project baby.
She what?
She a project baby.
What do you mean? She's from the project.
Okay, so out here, they worst neighborhood is called West Side City, and they used to
Well, okay,
West
look,
Side.
okay. Let me break it. Let me give you some Chicago things, and that way you can let me know if it's really the projects. Is it like Is she from a place that's like Inglewood?
I wouldn't. It's not like Terrytown. It's not like the O. It would be like what's something that's really jumping out there. That's not. It wouldn't. It wouldn't be like.
Argyle Gardens.
It
She
wouldn't.
like.
It's. It wouldn't be like Ideal Gardens. It would just be like. How would I describe
If you have
it? It
to
was.
think that hard, that girl ain't from the projects.
No,
Okay.
they neighborhood is I ain't gonna say it's nothing like ours, but it's you know what I'm saying. A lot of people would say West Side City is probably the worst neighborhood in Phoenix, Arizona,
But like, what would
because
it
they
be
got
in
so.
Chicago? I need a frame of reference.
Uh,
Is it like K Town, L Town? Like,
No, because you gotta think about it, man. I can't say
okay,
K Town because K.
okay, let me break this down a little bit more. If she was in Chicago, what gang would she be in? What gang would she be affiliated with?
Uh, Welch World.
What?
Welch World.
What is that?
Welch World is on the low end.
Oh, so she more of a low end girl. She from the like a low end chick. Well, I
Yeah,
don't know that gang because I don't recognize these newfangled factions. Uh, I don't know about those. I'm with the
Welch
old.
World been around. Welch World been around for a hot little second, but it's okay.
What's a hot
I
little
don't recognize.
second?
Shit, Welch died in like what 2000. Welch died in like 2010, 2009,
All
2010.
right.
Welch been around for like 13.
I'm drawn off the whole like Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, Barksdale type shit. If you ain't came before, if you after them, that's nothing. But anyway, enough gang banging talk. Okay, where'd you meet this girl?
I was getting some food. Shit, I was getting some food at this place called Tipsy Chicken. She walked in. She smiled. I'm like, hey, how goes it? Come on over here and talk to the light skinned Maverick.
Oh, you didn't call yourself the light skinned Adam, did you?
The Maverick, light skinned Maverick.
Maverick?
Yeah. Come on over here and
Where'd
talk
you
to the
come
light.
up with these names for yourself?
Come on over here and talk to the Maverick man. She was like, what? She started laughing. And I was like, all right, we in business.
Okay, so
Well, I can't really.
I mean, you not an ugly kid, so you captured her with your looks, and then you made her laugh. The most important thing, son, a bitch love to laugh. Women love to have a good old chuckle, but don't be around that motherfucker being a clown. You ain't got to make that motherfucker laugh every day.
No, I
Okay.
don't make her laugh every day.
Well, how long you been talking to her?
It's been about like a month and some change now.
She ain't got no
You
jealous
know,
baby
when
daddies, do she?
her baby daddy is in jail and probably never coming out.
Is that the same daddy for all three kids?
Yeah, that's the same daddy. She got a 14-year-old. She's 30. She just turned 30 today, actually. Her birthday was today.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, tell her
So
happy birthday. But he locked
she
up.
got
He
her.
ain't getting nothing.
From the looks of it,
But
I
is
don't
he
think
the
so.
daddy of all three children? That's what I'm trying to get
Yes,
at.
he's the daddy of all three children. He's the
And it
daddy
ain't
of her
look it.
oldest.
And it okay. She had three. You ain't got to run down oldest, middle, and last. If you say he the father of all three, that means that he all they pappy. So you
You
don't have
ignorant.
to you don't
You
have to
ignorant. I'm
worry.
that baby's pappy.
But you don't have to worry about him pulling up on you or nothing like that.
No, it's not happening. It's not
Cause
happening.
his
Plus,
his jail time ain't looking good, right? He getting ready to be gone.
yeah, his jail time ain't looking good. I'm gonna be
He
straight up with you, cause I asked her. I was like, "Man, when this nigga gonna be on?" She like, the, like I don't know. He called on her birthday to speak to the kids. He don't. They don't have like a relationship. Like he didn't even
nigga, they
tell her
have
happy
enough
birthday.
relationship that he put three babies in her. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Boy, you got me stuttering. Nah, Adam, I need you to go
Mom,
old
listen.
school. Shh, be quiet. You pull your old school antennas out, like on an old TV.
Yes,
A
mom. My
woman,
old school antennas out. It's
a
you know what I'm
woman
saying.
who has three children with one man, their relationship was kind of deep. That's the only reason why I'm asking you. Is he going to the joint, or is he just in lockup while he going back and forth through trial? Did he pop somebody?
Nah, but from eyes looking, she don't know when he getting out. And she's saying it's not about to be anytime in the soon. She's saying it's not about to be anytime soon.
What,
So
like 25 years?
I'm guesstimate like 5 years.
Oh, that ain't. I mean, don't nobody want to be locked up for real shit. If he been in y'all version of the county, he gonna get his county time before he go to the joint. So we looking at about 3 years, and
Okay,
he might
yes.
want to come. He might want to come home and do one of the things that slow motherfuckers do. I want my family back. He gonna start. He probably already gonna start that shit. It's always one of those I want my family back ass niggas lurking in the background.
Can't
So
stand
you
you
gotta
right
be
now.
you
I
gotta be
can't
careful,
stand
son. You
you.
need to go
I can't
just go
stand you
find
right
you
now,
just go
Clubhouse. I
find
want
you
my
a girl
family
with
back.
no, because there's always that motherfucker out there that want his family back. And he getting ready to be locked up. And that motherfucker, right before it's time for him to get out on parole, he gonna need somewhere to send his mail. He gonna need somewhere to lay his head. If he can't go to his mama, his auntie, grandmama, or sister's house, he gonna bend back on that baby mama with that I want my family back bullshit. And you gonna be out the door because she done had 3 kids with him. She done laid up with him enough that she liked it to make three
Nah, she
motherfucking
just
children.
nah. You could tell when you talking to her, like she like he too detrimental to her. He like
Let me
mentally
tell you
she
something,
ain't.
son. And this is your mother speaking. Sometimes a bitch loves some good old detrimental D. Some women thrive on
Nah,
that.
she not in that place. Okay, mom, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something
She
about her.
pregnant.
No, she not pregnant.
Oh, okay.
She used to be. You know, she used to.
She used to do that.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. What is going on with my kids? Y'all gonna give me a. Oh my God. What happened to the little cute chubby girl that you brought to my house when you came to visit? What happened to her? I liked her.
Man, you know she was only supposed to draw the tattoo for me, man. I was only doing that so she could draw something for free for me, man. I wasn't. I mistaken her for a girl who I went to school with.
Yeah, but why would you use her?
I didn't use her. I just wanted her to draw for me.
Lord, my have mercy, Jesus, Father God. Ooh, okay.
No, but mom, look,
What
you
happened
know,
to her? I liked her. I like that young lady.
I don't know, man. I haven't talked to her. She was supposed to do my drawing for me, man.
You
I was
did
about
something
to.
wrong. You did something wrong.
No, I
You,
didn't.
yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I'm telling you, I didn't do anything wrong.
And
But
you know what I wanted to tell you? I forgot, and I should have just gave you a heads up. Stop going to those hookah bars.
Mom, I haven't been to a hookah bar in like a year.
Okay, because they get that shit's just nasty.
I mean, I go to the one in Chicago. I mean, shit, because they give me like
You
half
don't
off on.
don't don't even go to one here anymore.
That's my spot, man. I don't
How are you
necessarily.
getting home? You gonna take the train? No, have Alex Aston drive you home.
Is that Alex? Tell Alex I said come here real quick.
What's up, bro? What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy? How you doing, buddy?
What's up?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
No. Oh, Anna, you just knocking shit over.
Yes, I'm sure. I like taking the train.
Alex, can you let me know as soon as you get home? Why don't you just let Aston drive you home?
Because I want to.
No, can you please let me know as soon as you get home? Because you be telling me that and then you don't do it. You don't, I'm gonna call the police. I love you too. Did you get enough to
And you
eat?
going
You don't want to take a pork chop home with you?
well, that nigga Alex get deferential treatment. I promise you he do.
Your brother does not get preferential treatment. You just a hater.
I would have told you I was walking somewhere. You would have
I
lost
wouldn't
your
I would not like don't lie on me. And
you would have lost your head over 10.
these people here already know you is a lie and the truth ain't in you. I don't want him to go.
Where is he going?
Oh, he
Oh,
don't
he got
stay
his
with me
own.
no more.
Oh,
Alex, let me know. You sure you don't want me to drive you? All right, be careful. I love you. Oh Lord, I'm gonna be worried till you get home. You better call me as soon as you get home.
and he walking to the train station at that neighborhood that you live in, and
I
he's done this
mean,
before.
he can. I mean, it's good, but they might, want to rob him or something. They rob all the students and doctors over here. Okay, so back to this. So she used to, and now she don't.
Yeah, she's just like he too detrimental, man. He just too detrimental to her. Like he's like one day.
Does she go to church?
I mean, yeah, she
Queena,
used to
he
go.
told me he want to walk. I mean, he want to go to the train. So let's just everybody in the chat throw up some prayer hands. I'm gonna sit up in here and wait till he texts me and say I made it home. Between my neighborhood and the neighborhood he live in, they're good. I just don't want nobody try to roll up on them or nothing like that. Oh, I'm nervous now. And he being hard headed, but I gotta let y'all just
How
be
far does he live from you?
driving like 10 minutes. But he said he want
Walking.
to listen to his music and shit like that.
Oh my God, man, go stop that, man. Go. Somebody go out there and stop him, please. Man, no, that's not
Okay,
getting no.
well shut the fuck up. Give me a minute. You just be talking.
You don't know his number by heart?
No, I don't. I don't know your number by heart.
Oh my God.
Ashton, okay, I hear Ashton going down the steps. What the fuck is going on? Y'all get on my nerves. Oh,
Mom, why do you still have a house phone? Is what I'm saying.
because I'm a bad motherfucker.
Nobody talks on a house phone anymore, but you.
Well, hold on. Alex, where are you going? Let me drive you. Okay, so
Man, go drive him, man. I'm not trying to hear
I
you
just
talk.
told him I can't force him to get in the car, Adam. We gonna ask God to cover him in his blood and he gonna get home. Don't do this to me, cause I'll punch you when I see you.
Oh
Answer.
God.
He not taking the train.
And he walking all the way home.
It's, what did Alex want?
Oh no, he doesn't need to like that.
Aston,
Never
come
watch
here real
something.
quick. Aston,
Hey, come here real quick.
He can hear you.
What's up, Adam?
grab them keys and follow that nigga and take him home, bro. He not walking nowhere, Aston. Take that man home. Grab the keys and go after him. This don't do this. Do not let him walk home. Hey.
Don't- We don't really want him walking. Let's go. Okay,
All right,
come on.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. I got to
No,
go.
you ain't gotta get off. Huh?
Want me to go?
Nah, I'll go. Hey, I can't find the fourth kitten. Three came out, and I think they're behind here. Check behind this radiator. I'm getting ready to go. Alex is walking to the crib. I ain't gonna be able to sleep. I think because he's an asshole. No, don't come down the steps.
Mom, you ever think like, what if cats and dogs like rise up and just stop listening to people? Like, what if they
No, Adam.
form their
I
own?
don't think about things like that. Now I'm ready to be out here looking for him. I think I know the route he take home. Oh, there's a moth. Let's go find your brother.
Do you still like have the fast, good Roxy driving skills?
Yeah, I'm still the baddest bitch on four. This fucking. He just want to make my blood pressure go up. Y'all know I got high blood pressure. Now I gotta find them. He walks pretty fast, man.
You
Whew,
couldn't have gotten that far, Mom.
I'm driving. The fuck?
Mom, you should have
What?
U-turned.
What?
You should have U-turned, Mom.
He walked this way. The fuck? He walked this way. This way. You telling me you turn? Let me just call him. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Who the fuck is this? Queen.
Okay, so I'm back. Adam, where in the fuck are you? Oh, Adam, you gotta hit the thingamajig again. Hey, Miss Bug. Nah, Jay thought somebody was driving you home. He was like, no. So you got my lady friend saying, go get that boy. Jay saying, go get that boy and take him home. So you in the car. He in the car with his mama, y'all. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get my son to the crib. Nigga, you ain't gotta walk ever.
I literally enjoy.
I understand you enjoy it.
Walking.
Yeah, and you've been walking and running. You lost a lot of weight. You looking really good, but you do that shit on your own time, not on my watch. Oh, look at that! Look at that raccoon. Like I want to drive over there and touch him. Call your sister and see where she is. Cause tell her I'm dropping you off at home and I'll come pick her up. Y'all just be having me all fucked up. Like I'm just the mama that have my kids just out walking around this time of night. No. I mean, it's nice over here and it's nice where you live, but I can sleep. It's amazing. None of you all are parents. If you all were, you would understand. I'm gonna get you to the crib. Where's your sister saying?
Hmm?
Call. Oh, you got your ear things in. Call Maddie and find out where she is. Tell her I'm dropping you off at home, and I need to know where she is so I can pick her up. I'm ready for her to go back on to school. I'll still be worried, but y'all just not gonna worry me like this. I only got a few gray hairs. Like in the daytime, I'm cool with that. Like if you were leaving at like 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm not cool. I'm not cool with that. You don't see the reports that I see for the shit that happens over here. It's the most unassuming fucking block or area that shit pop off. I don't need no phone calls in the middle of the night when it could be avoided. Did you call your sister?
What?
Nigga, I'm gonna ask you one more time.
I texted and told her text where you are.
No, just call her. Mom said, where are you? Where?
That's what I said. I said text so you have it in your phone. What's up?
No, I don't need directions and I live in Chicago. Just tell her to tell you where she is so I can come pick her up. Jeez, Alex.
Went straight to voicemail. So that's why I texted her.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with you children. Y'all weird. I just gotta get you to the crib. Oh, that little big head ass girl. Yes. She was eating dinner at White Palace. Let me call Maddie. Hmm, that's something on all the kids. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me now, please let me know you can hear me. Please. Can you hear me now? Let me know. I think when I called, use my phone, I think it cut some shit off. But if you can hear me, please let me know. Say yeah. Or throw up the hallelujah hands. Or okay. Okay. All right. All right. So we're on our way back to the house. So I could blow Maddie's phone up and see when her and her girlfriend are out. These motherfuckers really don't know that, the city be mad dangerous. And they think this shit is sweet. And this shit don't be sweet here. Like when I was growing up, it was different. But like this newfangled, I'm going to bed. All right, I love you. I love you, sis. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. I know you probably got to get up and go do work with the children. And God bless you. God bless you for being there for the children. But yeah, this ain't the same place that Chicago used to be. It's a bunch of young, not very bright kids, extremely misguided, you know, and they don't care who they rob. They don't care what they do. They don't care, you know. Alex and his, I'm just gonna walk home. It's a nice walk, but it's not a walk that he needs to do. For what? We got 2 fucking cars sitting outside. 2. Now the police just went around me just to do what? You ain't even going nowhere. You don't have your lights on. At least he stopped at the stop sign, the stoplight. But yeah, I don't be understanding what my kids don't understand. But I promise you, as sure as I'm driving north on motherfucking Racine, one day, God will bless them with children of their own. And everything that they put me through, they gonna get it through their own children. I sent my mama through hell. I remember once I stayed out all night long. Not even all night. I stayed gone for 3 days and didn't call nobody, nothing. And my mama, after 3 days, my mother had filed a missing persons report. And my mama was gonna go down to the morgue because there was a girl who fit my description there. And I came home. That's why this whole thing with the girl down in Alabama, I ain't Jen. Cause I done went and laid up and didn't call my family. I didn't say I seen a baby in the middle of a motherfucking highway. But I was bogus as fuck. And then I got older and I had kids of my own. And boy, oh boy, I'm always going to be a hands-on mother because I love my kids. But dead ass, those motherfuckers drive me crazy, B. They do. And they good kids, though. But they good kids in a bad world. And I don't I don't want that phone call. I got girlfriends who done had to get that phone call. I don't want that phone call. I die. For real. I die. I just wish they understood that I want the best for them. And I want you, oh, excuse me, and I want you to stay in touch. Let me know your movement. But that be that inconsiderate ass shit. You know, I'm just going to do what I want to do. But I bet you if you turned up, fucked up, and laid up somewhere and you couldn't do shit for yourself, I'd be the only person that wiped your ass. I wiped your ass in the beginning, I wipe your ass in the end. Be considerate. Jesus Christ. All these goddamn and then this ungodly hours. I don't even be out these times of hours. They gotta really be something going on where I'm with people that I know and I trust. I don't be outside like this no more. Shit, I done ran my course with that. I done outgrew that shit. For real. Done outgrew it. Now she went to Chick-fil-A earlier today. I get home, I drop her off, I come back home, I'm soaking my oxtails. And these kids be on their phones so much, they don't even give the phones time to charge. You know? And now I gotta sit up and worry. But they don't be caring. That's one of the things I wish I did not do was worry my parents. Because now I understand worry. I didn't have children of my own then. And now I'm grown. And I have children. Young adults, you know. And I like to know where they are. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to know where my children are. They should just have enough respect to be like, hey, I'm here. You know, just give me a roundabout. Like, where you at? When you coming home? But that would be too much like right. You know, just too much like right. Oh, but a hard head make a soft ass. Let's get me back in the house. Oh shit. night, cat. Yes, Travis is here. Yes, sir. Oh, it smells so good in here. Ashton, call your sister. Yeah.
What? What happened?
Nothing happened. She just ain't called me in a minute. Ugh. All right. Hold on. Y'all. These fucking kids be. Oh, I'm back in my house. Good night. How is your camera so clear? I wiped it. I clean my phone a lot, so I can always have a crystal clear camera. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna sit up. Maddie gonna get in trouble, B. This would make me so mad about that. What's going on with that girl out in Alabama? I need to know how her mom needs to know. You just don't want to worry, and I worry about my kids. Thank you, Queena. Thank you so much. All right, Love Bug, my Miss Bug. Thank you for being here. Now I gotta sit up until this little motherfucker call me and tell me something. Where you at? She was just at the White Palace eating. Let me know something. But the minute I don't do something, you know, then motherfuckers getting their feelings. I don't ask my kids for shit, but to listen. I'm gonna buy her a fucking battery pack to keep in her fucking purse so she can always keep her fucking phone charged. A 3:30 news conference tomorrow? What? Oh, we gonna see. We gonna see. So if it's 3:30 I don't know where you are, Miss Bug, so I don't want to, put your time zone or I don't know what time it's gonna be in Chicago. This little motherfucker, she gonna make me choke her. These kids really be acting like this shit be a joke with me. You didn't birth me, I birthed you. That was ahead of me. Okay. Damn. 2 hours? That's a nice little gap. So 2:30 for me? Okay. 12:30. Okay. Yo, Madison, why is your phone going straight to voicemail? Where are you? Last time you let me know you were at the White Palace. You better let me know something, because if I have to wake your father up, it's gonna be problems. Dead ass. So if you get this, you better call me the fuck back. Just think, double check, because it's Alabama. Yeah, I think Alabama might be an hour ahead of me. But I mean, there's social media. I'm gonna see the news conference. But see, this hmm. How, wait, first of all, don't talk to me like that. That's number one. Number two, where are you? Where are you? So you still in the White Palace? Nothing. I drove Alex home and I was down that way and I was trying to call. All right, well, charge it and just keep me posted. I can worry. Well, I don't know you're good until I hear your voice. Understand that. Just keep me posted. That's all. Just text me. Let your phone charge. Okay, well, let it get more charge. And how I will get you a hello? Little motherfucker. Okay. I talked to her. So see, I feel better now. She's they went to a movie and now she's getting ready to get something to eat. I don't know. But we'll see what's going on tomorrow with that young lady. Um, this is my cat's special water. It's not special. She just like warm water, tap water, so I try to keep it in here. See, I'm in California. Yeah, time goes back. Yeah, it's really fucking time, Miss Bug. You know, my cat really drinking water because those kittens really be nursing and just sucking all the life out of 'em. Is that good? I don't know why she don't want to drink the water the other cats drink. So I just keep a little styrofoam plate in here and I pour her water on it, And this the water I just keep put water in here. So in the morning, I'm gonna go do laundry. Um, I'm gonna go do laundry. I'm gonna finish some grocery shopping. I need to go get some cat litter. Um, and that's really it. But I'm interested to see what this press conference is gonna say. I don't like. I'm not a naysayer. I'm not one of those fucking negative Nancy ass motherfuckers. But I live in reality. And I live in the reality of this is a cold, mean world. People ain't nice. It's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. And I love my kids collectively, all 7 of them. They get on my nerves, but they are amongst the finest people for me that have ever walked the earth. You going to bed for real? Okay. I love you, sis. Good night. I'll holler at you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. You know, but none of these fucking bastards understand. They love me because I'm their mama. And that mama kid connection be really deep. I love them because before they ever even came into this world, I felt you. You know, until they have their own children. Mark my words. Until they have their own, they don't understand shit. All they know is they love their mama. They love their siblings. They love their grandmama. They love their auntie. You know, they love their friends. But that parent love, ooh, man, that's that love probably so deep. And I know my kids love me. I know women who've lost their children and they ain't ever been right after losing their child. I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel that. I'll say it one more motherfucking time for the people in the back. I don't want to feel that. Be it to natural causes, um, and the M word, accident, none of that shit. I don't want to feel that. I seen my mother-in-law feel it. I was there, and it was the worst thing. It haunted me for a very, very long time because you can watch a lot of movies, but I had never seen anything up close and personal. And God rest my soul, my sister-in-law's soul. She passed away of natural causes, but I've never heard a cry so deep. I've never seen a hurt so deep that a person never bounced back from it. I don't want to do that because I would not be a bounce back motherfucker. I would not bounce back from that. I wouldn't. You know, you want life to be the fairy tale, and you want to go before your kids and things like that. But sometimes life don't work out like that. So when I don't um know what's going on with my children or know where they are. And you know what? Let me tell you, ladies, something. Thank you all. You all were like, no, drive him home. Go get him. And I did. And I was going to let him walk, but I was scared. And I shouldn't have to be scared. Now, when I got two motherfucking vehicles sitting in front of my motherfucking house. And no, Jay didn't tell him to get in the car, but I know that if I say Jay said it, he's not going to question it. If I say it, oh no. Nah, Jay said, get your ass in the motherfucking car. He's gonna get in the car. He's not gonna even question Jay. These kids don't play with my husband. He probably the most friendliest nigga you will ever meet. He give you a black Dr. Mr. Rogers feel, but he'll fucking break your fucking neck. He's one of those. So if I say he said it, that's like it's set in stone. You know, that's why with this, we'll see with the press conference tomorrow. If this young lady was not telling the truth and she had her mom and her family worried for these days and shit, I'm gonna be vexed. You know the crazy thing about kids and being a parent, it's like they sometimes feel like you don't understand. You wouldn't understand this and you wouldn't understand that. Nigga, I invented understand it. What the fuck is you talking about? But I was also a younger person at one time in my life, and I didn't think motherfucker understood me, you know. And then you get older, and then you have your own, and then you sit and you reflect on what your parents said or your grandparents said, and you be like, damn, motherfuckers was right. I'm happy I got Alex on. I'm happy Maddie called me back. If I have to get her a lift, I will. Um, you know, even if I got to get her friend a lift, her little girlfriend that she out with, I'll get her a lift too. And she don't live no place close to me, but I'll do that. Like I told the little girl earlier today, I said, how your mama be feeling about you getting on a bus or a train at 1 in the morning? She don't like it. Why would you put her through it? There's one thing I don't give a fuck about is my children's safety and other kids' safety. Like one of her friends was going to leave one day. I drove that little girl home, the same one she out with tonight. I'm like, I wouldn't want your mama putting my daughter on a train or a bus at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna get my old ass up and I'm gonna get you to where you gotta go. So I can sleep. So I know your mama's sleeping good because she know where you're at. But these kids don't understand it until they have their own. I promise you. My kids gonna have their own kids and they kids gonna wear their ass out. And it ain't gonna happen when they all little and cute and 4 and 5 and 6. And ooh, that shit gonna kick in at that tender age of 12 when you think you know every motherfucking thing about life. And it's gonna whoop their ass. Ooh, and I hope God, Father God, Father God, Father God, please keep me here. So I can be like, hmm, shit. Hmm. Well, Mom, I don't understand. And why is she doing this? Why is he doing this? Hmm. Ooh, baby. You remember what mama used to tell you? The sins, the sins of a parent are revisited through their children. Yeah, but you know, it's true. And you're feeling it. And you're gonna have to go through it. It happens. I have friends whose kids ain't never, ever, ever gave them a problem ever. And I be like, these motherfuckers must be fucking aliens. Like they never gave their parents a problem. They done did everything damn near right and shit. And oh, there's my shit. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure my plug is in here right. Oh wow. Ugh, shit. You know, I got friends whose kids, you would think these motherfuckers walked on water. You know, and then we find out later on they was like heroin addicts and shit like that. You be like, damn girl, for real? I just didn't know. It be the ones that had it. It be the ones that had it. I don't want my kids. Did they take my batteries out of my thing? They sure. Mm-mm-mm. I don't want my kids to have shit. But I want my children to be realistic. I want them to be realistic. And know that if you ever have children, you gonna catch hell. The same, it could be just a teeny weeny bit of hell that a child will put a parent through. And you just sit back and wait. Ooh. See, people don't think children get that karma. They do. They do. You can do everything humanly possible to try to raise individuals correct. And they still got their own brain, their own thought process. And it's the young thought process. See, the one thing is you being young and dumb. And then there's an old fool. I'll say that again. You can be young and dumb, but it's the old fool. They'll learn. They will learn. But in the meantime, in between time, I don't want anything to happen to my children. I don't want anything to happen to you guys, kids. You know, um, the people who come here to the ladies' lounge, um, I have nothing but good will and intent for them. Their children, their families, their mothers, their fathers, their sisters, their brothers. You know, I like to stay optimistic, but sometimes life can make you very pessimistic, especially when the world that we live in is so divisive. Children don't understand that. I will still not be able to sleep until Maddie's in this fucking house. It's 1:03 Chicago time. I'm not gonna go to sleep until she's in this fucking house. I'm not. I can't. She think I just sit up in this window and wait when Aston go to work. See, when I know she's somewhere inside, then I'm cool. But she outside, being 19. Nineteen, 30 some years ago, I was pregnant. My fun time was over. But my thing, I can't go to sleep until she in the house. And I don't know if she think I just do that for Aston. When she at school and I know she go out to a party, I let me know you're in the dorm. You need a lift. Well, yeah, you need a lift. I'll send you a lift. We got this one credit card. I swear there's no charges on that shit but Lyft. We literally call it the Lyft credit card. We don't use it for anything else. Just Lyfts. Because I gotta know she okay. These fucking kids. That's why I like tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live. I gotta do my laundry and I gotta do my oxtails. But I'm gonna get them all cooking and get them good. Ooh, it's gonna be a good old day. But whatever news we hear tomorrow, which I don't think everybody gonna like to hear, because I'm gonna tell you something. This just from being married into law enforcement and having family that work within law enforcement who work like with the 3-letter people. When it's all good, like seriously, law enforcement release a statement. When it ain't good, because something nefarious has happened, they wait to release the full fucking statement. I'm praying, which sounds so fucking weird, that her story is actually her story. But if it's not, like, what the fuck? If I could live life all over again, seriously, anytime that I went somewhere and I thought I wanted to stay out all night long, and I knew my mama was worried, I would just been like, Mama, I'm at this little boy's house, and I know you mad. And she might have been like, get your ass home or I'm coming to get you. Or she might have just been like, we'll talk in the morning. Bring your ass home. Hey, Tawana, what's up, sis? I can't go to sleep, girl, until Maddie get in this house. She got me just sitting up. And I'm just going to sit up until I know she in the house. She go back to school August 17th. I will be down there from August 17th to the 21st, getting her room ready, you know. But yeah, but back to what I was saying. That young lady down in Alabama, we'll see what the news conference say. I know when something hinky. I've known that there were people, that I've encountered in my life, and I knew, but sometimes people follow their own role with shit. I know hinky when I see it. Let me explain something. If something had actually happened, once they caught up with her, once she got home and then went to the hospital and the police talked to her, they would have gave a full-fledged description of the perpetrator. They would have been like, male, Caucasian, 6'2", between the ages of 45 and between the ages of not 45. They do tens, between the ages of 40 and 50 years old, slight build, dirty brown hair. He may, if you see him, he may smoke Marlboros. These are things that law enforcement, like a seasoned detective, um, be it, well, right now the FBI is on it too. So those are called special agents. So, like a good special agent, like a seasoned special agent who is good with not so much interrogation, but ascertaining information from um, a victim. They ask you key things, but when you have been in a situation where you have been victimized, there are things that stand out. I was carjacked. The guy who carjacked me smelled good. He wasn't up on me like this. He was far enough, but his cologne was good. And I remembered that. See, these are the things that they want to know, but these are things that you would also be willing to say. No one asked me that when I got carjacked. They were like, well, what do you remember? What descriptions? And I was like, and the one thing that really is crazy, other than he had a Rick, like one of those Rick Ross beards, he shaved it off by the time he got arrested. It was like he smelled really nice. He didn't have on any cheap cologne. You carjacking me with a good smelling cologne on. I'm like, well, I'll be damned. But I remembered that. It stood out. These are things that a seasoned person within law enforcement who has dealt with this type of thing before, because it happens a lot. It's just that we don't hear about it. These are things that a seasoned investigator will ask. And I've been watching other people's coverage of this and their commentary, and a lot of them are spot on. And a lot of them reserve an opinion as to, like, I'm not gonna say anything till I know for sure. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna say a little something, something. It ain't sitting easy with me. It's just too many inconsistencies. I've heard so many different narratives. You know, y'all do know I'm married to a cop who been a cop for like 25 years, and he's not like a regular cop, and I'm not gonna go into that. But we talk, and the math ain't math. So, they bring dogs out. If she did that all for a nigga's attention, she needs to go get some sit down time. Cause it ain't that much attention that I want to lose my freedom over. Fuck you, dude. It's more dicks to hop on in the world. I'm not doing all that. Your attention is not that warranted or needed. Okay? And I done ran into some men in my life that, hell, I bitch would have been out here in the daytime with a flashlight looking for them. And nigga, your ass ain't worth it neither. Now my freedom, oh no, oh no, ain't no dick that good. Huh, huh, please. Uh-uh. He don't even have her posted on his page before making this statement. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. We gonna see tomorrow, Miss Tawana. We definitely gonna see little sis. We gonna see. But yeah, I don't need that much attention. You know. Hell, I don't even have my husband posted on any of my social media. But the only reason why I don't have him posted is because of what his job entails. And if anyone ever posted him, because maybe I posted him a long time ago before he got in this position, the motherfucker posted his picture, they would converge on you like it would be so crazy. They would like really, like law enforcement would be like, hit law enforcement in another state, like, yo, go tell that motherfucker to cut that shit out. His job ain't regular. It's really not, you know. But back to what I was saying, me and him talk. And he was like, so what, you gonna open up your own investigation? I was like, you know how I am. And he was just like, you've been pretty accurate with a lot of big cases that done popped off. And I have. He be like, well, it's like, well, why would you say that? You know, and he really ain't been following the case. That nigga go to work every day. So I could be in the house drinking coffee and laying in bed and shit. So they did bring the dogs out. And I told him that. I said they brought dogs to sniff to see if the bloodhounds, you know, could pick up a scent. They couldn't pick up a scent. I was like, but they didn't pick up a scent. You know what he said? Because the scent ended wherever she walked to and got into another vehicle. Dogs cannot trace a scent once someone has gotten into a vehicle and has left the scene. Wherever the last place you were standing, that's where the dog will track the scent to. But these are things that law enforcement aren't going to tell people. You know, there was no baby there. Now, earlier today, I'm going to tell you what I listened to about the baby situation, the whole Carla situation. I listened to AT2. He gave good commentary. I listened to Sean Davy Way. He gave good commentary. I also listened to King Payne. He gave good commentary. Um, I listened to some other people too. AT2 dropped a poll in his chat. First he said it, and he said it, and people were like, no, no. And then he did the poll, and someone within the chat was like, you didn't have to reword it. People said no, because people don't believe it. The math ain't mathing. It's just not. But she young too. She a young girl. And young people make young mistakes. You know, it's all very crazy. But she had went through this. Hopefully, you know, man, I have been, and I'm not gonna go deep into it. I've actually had, it wasn't because of me. It was someone else, and they were like, "You can ask Roxanne." I was like, "Well, don't ask me shit." I've actually had an actual and like had to answer some questions with the FBI. They don't. I'm like, real shit. I don't even know why I'm here. I was like, I don't know what she expected me to say to y'all, because I don't know shit. I really don't. I told him, you can do a polygraph on me and everything. I don't know. I just know me and her done hung out. She a cool chick, but I don't know none of that other shit. They were like, "Are you sure we can polygraph?" I was like, "Give a fuck, yeah." past that shit. Like they were like, "Oh, you really? No, I really don't know, and I really need y'all to take me back to the crib." This is some years and years ago, but I was just like, and then she hit me up like, "Girl, they said that you passed the polygraph." Cause bitch, I didn't know shit. Why would you even put my name in anything? Don't do that. You out still walking around. I'll get at your ass. Don't do that, baby. Don't do that. I was like, me and you done went and had some lunch, some dinner. We done went to some parties together and shit. I don't know what you do when I'm not with you. You just you the chick to go kick it with. Cause if I can't get into a place, your ass can. Don't involve me in your bullshit. Never talk to them again. Never talk to her ass again either. But she got caught up in some grimy ass shit. But you wanted to use me because I was a nice chick. Uh-uh. That's why she called that sister, talking that her brother's girlfriend. And a little tidbit, so you might know, so you won't know. Police know stage scenes of alleged, and people be like, and I learned this too. People think because they scream alleged or whatnot, you can't get sued. You can. Okay, I'm just letting you know. You can still get sued. Don't let that word alleged think that it won't get you jammed up in court. But I'm not even gonna say alleged. I'm going off of what the fuck I done seen on the news and shit. Let's just picture this. Let's all go back. Okay? Let's close our eyes and just listen to my voice. Listen to my voice. You're driving down a highway. You see a small child. You call the police. Now, what I was told was once you contact law enforcement, oh shit, where's my house phone? Because, a bitch love a good reenactment. You call the police. Someone please call 911. Hi, my name is such and such. I'm at mile marker 123. And there's a small child walking on the side of the expressway or highway. Okay, ma'am, what does the child look like? I'm pulling over now. Let me tell you what the next thing law enforcement will tell you, because this is what I've been told by husband, brothers, and little brothers got the 3-letter people, like I said. They would have told her. Let me move in close. They would have told her, get the baby, put the baby in your car and stay on the phone with us. They would never just said, oh, okay, well, we'll send a car. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. They will tell you, go get the child, grab the baby, put the baby in the car, lock your doors, and stay on the phone with us. Okay, let me give you all some for instances, because I like to reach one, teach one. Oh, I'm having a hot flash, y'all. Y'all know I'm old. Have you ever had to call an ambulance or ambulance, whichever pronunciation you like to use, for a sick relative or stranger? You call them. You be like, I'm calling. My cousin ain't breathing. What's your address? What's the address to the incident? 1234 Elm Street. Okay, can you check the person for a pulse? He ain't breathing. Stay on the line with us. You contact 911, and this is in any city or state. Well, actually, if you're on an expressway or something, it's going to go straight to the state police. Just letting you all know. I know these things. But if you're within the city, it's going to go to your local municipality. But there's still, if you call 911, it's going to give you the police first. You tell them what's going on, and they usually transfer you over to fire EMS. If it's like one of those things, a motherfucker can't breathe or something like that. But nevertheless, they tell you to stay on the phone. Even if it was 911, she called 911. I have not heard a 911 call. I don't know. But 911 will usually tell you to stay on the phone. They wouldn't tell you to hang up. You know, this is what I know. I've been in situations where I called 911. I seen a guy, this some years and years ago. He he had got shot. I wasn't there when he got shot, but I rolled up and he was in his car, like literally bleeding from his head. I put it on my kids. I had like some towels from the car wash. This is years and years ago. And I grabbed them and I sat with him till the police got there, but the police never got off the phone with me. The dispatch never got off the phone. They were like, stay on the phone with us. How's he looking? Da 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 da. We're dispatching that fire and EMS to y'all. Do you see any cars around? They would not have told her to get off the phone. My husband told me that. And my husband ain't never been a fucking dispatcher, but he done been on a lot of calls. And they keep you on the phone. They wouldn't be like, oh, I see a baby. Now, if I'm wrong tomorrow when they do the press conference, I'd be like, all right, I was wrong. My fault. She didn't tell a story. I'm just gonna say a story for now. But they don't usually make you get off the phone. They want you to, if you can pull over, get the baby back in the car, lock your doors. They want you to stay on the phone with them. How's the baby looking? You know, is the baby crying? You know, ask the baby his name or her name. What's your name, sweetie? These are things that make it legitimate. Once again, I've been married to a cop for 22 years and I know how they move. And I know, and it's not just Chicago. They actually move the same way all over the United States. Yeah, I'm just here to tell you. Mm-mm. It ain't sitting right in my food pot. It's not. It's not. Because they would have never even gave her a chance to call her brother's girlfriend. They would have kept her on the phone until the state troopers pulled up. Even if there was a baby and she grabbed the baby and put the baby in the car and she seen someone come out the woods, she could have been like, yo, I got Shorty in the car, but a motherfucker done popped out the woods. Drive off. Stay on the phone with us. Drive off. Okay, is there an exit ramp? Get off at the exit ramp. Is there a gas station or a 7-Eleven? Let us know where you are. We'll have the police pull up there. Bullshit ain't nothing. You ain't nobody ever gonna tell me. But we'll see tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But the math ain't mathing. My mom used to tell me youth is wasted. What is it? Youth is wasted on the young, or something like that. Young motherfuckers don't even know how to lie straight. No one should lie. Okay, let's be clear. No one should lie. But when you are fucking with your local municipality, the state police, and the FBI, you don't want to do that. You know, people, I've heard people, I've been in chats and reading comments. Well, can she be prosecuted? Yeah, she can. Yeah, she can. And it all kicked off with if she called the police and said, I see a baby on the side of the road. That means that is a false police report. That is a, what they call it, a vocal transmission. You have started some bullshit. But if the scene was staged and you had people out here looking for you, a mother from Alabama who lost her daughter a few years back was out looking and helping. And this woman's daughter was actually found unalive. And you did all this for what? After the people say, well, if she lying, she don't need to go to jail. No, you don't need to make your lie that big. You, there's certain things you lie about. That's one of the things you don't lie about. You don't, people really don't get this whole, you really can't file fake fraudulent police reports. This woman, if she called the police and said there was a baby, which apparently she had that call because that's what brought the state troopers there. And then she wasn't there. I don't know. We all gonna find out tomorrow. We're all gonna find out. We gonna see. The police don't like their time wasted. The police, state police, FBI, they don't like their time wasted. They don't like their time wasted. Cause you had an agenda. Put your big girl panties on. Put a thong on. As a matter of fact, you want to be real grown. Don't wear no panties at all. Mama, I ain't coming home. Well, where you going? I'm going out. I'm okay. I'll let you know when I make it. That's all she had to do. Mama wouldn't have said shit. I would never throw my daughters under the bus. The fuck? But we'll see. We'll see. And I was like I said, I was in a few chats and reading shit, and I'm just like, people ain't believing this. Look, they'll get to the bottom. I promise you. At this very moment in time, you on an interstate, an expressway, and it is a kidnapping. The FBI is going to get involved. Like, people always scream that I'm gonna call the FBI. I'm gonna call the FBI. It don't work like that, dummy. It don't work like that. It has to be something climactic for the FBI to really come in. The FBI don't even come in and it's just young black girls missing on a regular basis. She fucked herself when she says a little white baby in a shirt and a diaper. White baby, let's go. We on our way. Because it's a baby. It shouldn't make a difference what color the baby is. It's a fucking baby. And this is what incenses me and makes me so mad because people really don't have a grasp of law enforcement or the law. You think you know, and you really don't know. She thought maybe, possibly, I don't know. And I'm not going to say allegedly because she ain't going to sue me, and neither is her mama and daddy. Why would you do it if you did it? I'm telling you, if the police and FBI had somebody concrete that they thought did it, as soon as she gave a description, it would have went out on this thing called teletype, and that what it sends it to every jurisdiction. Look for this motherfucker. Look for this person. This is their description. It would have went out. When people go do roll calls in the morning, it would have went out. Okay, so that young lady who was abducted, we're looking for a person who's this. They're driving this sort of car. That, you know, and this is the beauty of being married to a cop because I think like they do because I've just been involved too long. Most of my friends are police officers. My younger brothers from, my father, they work for the three-letter people. So my brain clicked different. These are questions they would ask her, and they would have an immediate be on the lookout for this person driving this car and looking like this. They don't have it. Bolos are nationwide. They ain't just for the area you live in. Bolo, be on the lookout. That's what it is. It just don't go out to Alabama or the few cities surrounding. It would go out nationwide because if you are bold enough, emboldened enough to do something like that, you might try to flee to a different state. So they need to know a description of you or of the offender. But people really don't know the law. They just sit and listen to shit, and you don't know dick. I hope that girl wasn't lying. I hope, but ain't no bolos been sent out. I do know that. There's no be looking out. Motherfucker, that shit could have happened in Alabama and they would have had a bolo all the way in Alaska. Trust and believe me. And they would have sent it to Canada. Mm, it's true. But we'll see. We will see. We will see. The one thing you can't get back is time. You can get back money, but you can't get back time, especially people who might have took off work to look through the thickets of the woods for this young lady because they had compassion in their heart to do it. I just hope she didn't lie. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say allegedly or nothing because ain't nobody going to step. I promise you, you're not. Um, I hope she didn't, but if she did, then we'll know. And then people are going to want to know because we're naturally nosy. Human beings are naturally inquisitive. We're going to want to know, well, why would you do that? And then we'll get the answer. Then everyone will be like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, you know. Antoine said, Carly, you about to lose your job. It's it's not the job. Fuck a job. It's your freedom or your potential freedom to be able to just get up in the morning and go take a shower when you want, eat when you want. You're not shitting in a cell with another person. That's freedom. Fuck that shit. But we gonna see. I would like to know you all's opinion. Oh, and can y'all please hit the like button? Thank you. I appreciate it. Shit wild as fuck. It just seems like every few months it be some wild as fuck shit pop off. And you be like, what? Mm-mm. You got boyfriends offing their babies' mamas and doing horrible shit to children. What is wrong with everybody? Get it together. Shit ain't that serious. Get out here and get your money. Live. Take care of your kids. Have fun. Even if you don't have any kids, just live. Cause if this shit ain't real, it's nasty. That's nasty. Ooh, that's a nasty lie. Nasty, nasty, nasty. And then everybody gon' have their commentary on it, as they should. Some people might be shocked. Some people ain't gonna be shocked. You know, I'm just gonna be like, but by the time I find out, I'll probably be at the laundromat and I gotta do my grocery shopping. Like I said, I'm doing my oxtails, trying to get things together. But I'm gonna have something to say about it. Um, I most definitely am. Just don't play like that. You grown. If you grown and you got a job, even if you ain't grown, let somebody know you okay. Let your mama know. If you're scared to let your parents know, let someone. But parents really don't. For me, my children's friends couldn't call me and tell me nothing. I want to hear my child. I'm good. I'm just not coming home. Just where I'm at. You ain't even got to call the police. If anybody asks you, just tell them you know I'm okay because you talk to me. You done got 3 different jurisdictions and people worried. We'll see. We will see. We will see. We will see. I just, just as a black woman, I just, ugh, I'm hoping and praying that it wasn't a lie. And you don't want anyone to go through anything torturous or anything like that, you know. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Even like within a city like Chicago, when detectives sit down to have to interrogate somebody that they brought in because of the M word, trust and believe me, before you even get there, they already have their case. Well, not their case. They already have their investigation with a lot of facts. They have pinged your phone or the victim's phone. They done looked into all sorts of nooks and crannies that the person who did it might not even know about. I told you all last night about how there was a serial killer downstate Illinois, East St. Louis area, East St. Louis, Illinois, and he was cutting the eyeballs out of the women that he was illing, and they never released that to the press. They didn't release it to the press because that's how they weed out quack jobs. I have a really weird life. I got my people that I deal with music, and I got my just regular girlfriends and homeboys who just do regular jobs. And then I have a really big waft of friends who are like state's attorneys, be it prosecution or defense. I know a lot of judges, a shit ton of cops, people who work within the U.S. Marshal Service, FBI, the DEA. Y'all don't even begin to understand the people. And we don't just sit and talk about shit like this. We talk about like, well, what did you go bad? You know, there's a sale here because we don't talk about that. But if something comes up and I talk to them about it, because I will hit them like, what you think? And the ones that I done hit, they done be like, mm, I'm not gonna say she's lying, but you know, we gotta wait to see. And when you tell me some shit like that, I already know what the fuck it is. Kinda, sorta. But you like to give people the benefit of the doubt. But the math ain't mathing. Always remember, when someone is abducted, be it an adult or a child, predator people will end your life within probably like a 2 hour time span of them getting you. So it's 1:47 in Chicago. Let's just say 2 o'clock. Motherfucker get snatched at 2 o'clock. Most likely by 3:30 a.m. You're already out of here. It's unusual. Not that it does not happen that people escape and get away. It's unusual. Please refer to the FBI. Google the FBI statistics on kidnappings, abductions, and what happens. Very few people make it out of those situations because those people who do shit, dumb shit like that, they don't want to be caught. And if there's no witness, you can't talk about it. That's why people like the Ted Bundys, the John Wayne Gacy's, um, the smiley face killers. This is why they didn't get caught for a long time because they got rid of their victims. But there was this guy out in California, I forgot his name. His name was the Grim Reaper. He got caught because one of his victims, and she was not a prostitute, it was just like, you know, motherfuckers back in the days just used to hop in the car with people. It's really weird. I used to do it. I'm happy to be alive. But um, this man had picked her up. She was walking from a friend's house or to a friend's house. This was in California. And he was a black guy. And he ended up, I don't know, like choking her or shooting her and taking Polaroid pictures of her. And some way, somehow, she was able to get away. And she was able to get to the police. And lo and behold, that's how he got caught. Look it up. He's called the Grim Reaper or the Grim Sleeper. But he was a black guy out in California. And he had killed a lot of women over many, many years. Streetwalkers, but this woman happened not to be one. And she got away. And, she gave a description and they didn't catch him until like sometime in the 2000s. You know, that's why people do nefarious shit. That's why they'll off you because they don't want to get caught. Some just ain't sitting right. There's too many young black women in this country missing and little girls day in, day out. And their families don't get the help. Let's stay prayerful, you guys, because I don't want to see a young black lady go down. I don't. But if it's something different, Lord have mercy. See, people be thinking that, oh, well, I'm black and then, I wouldn't do that. It don't apply to me. I wouldn't. They look at us all the same. Yeah, they do. It doesn't even make a difference what type of money you have. It's parents out here, mothers out here who don't know where their kids are. Never came back home ever. Don't play like that. These be motherfuckers who need real friends. I wish one of my friends would. Only way I would do something, and I wouldn't even call the police. If one of my friends was like being abused, like a DV situation, it was like really, really, really bad, and she's like, "Bitch, I got to go." That would be the motherfucker. I'd be like, "Let me hit such and such. Let me go pull this money out. I'm gonna give you this. Get gone." Too bad ain't no motherfucking payphones anymore. Yeah, motherfucker track everything now. Here, landlines through fucking um the internet. You know, call me and meet me. Let's talk face to face. Meet me at the corner. What you need? What's going on? Can't take it no more. I need to leave. He whooping my ass. I gotta go. Okay. That's the only way I'm gonna stay quiet. Especially if a motherfucker don't, you know, I feel like if you need to escape, hey, Kiva, what's up, baby? You need to escape because it's a DV situation. I would help you. Any any one of my girlfriends, anyone in the lady lounge, I would really do that. Like dead ass. I would do that. But like if you were just trying to go lay up with a motherfucker, you better you better come up with a better plan. All right, honey. Thank you, Kiva, for being here. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you. But no, you just want to go jump on some dick. Girl, you better tell your mama where you at and go jump on that dick instead of having the police and everybody else looking for you. As long as your mama know where you at, motherfucker. Well, she hasn't showed up to work, and I know where she at. She good. If y'all fire her, that's between y'all. But I know my child is good. You know, it's just too many funny, dirty things. And do people not understand that people have ring cameras? They said it was a video of her just walking towards the house, not running, walking. And this is what I was saying last night. And if I'm wrong, if y'all feel like I'm wrong, please let me know. I'm a grown ass woman. I'll be like, okay, I understand. If I was being held captive, okay, and I escaped, they said she was at a Red Roof Inn. That's the word on the street and the curb. And I was able to get out that room. I would immediately go to the front desk and say, hi, I'm Roxanne, and they've been reporting me missing. I've been missing for like 2 days. Can you hide me in the office and call the police? That's one. Two, you leave the room and you're running like Tina Turner when she whooped Ike's ass, right? But you're running, but you need to be screaming and yelling. And now, like I said last night, never say help. Fire, 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 fire. Scream and run. Somebody, everybody got a cell phone. It's homeless people with cell phones. Somebody would have called police. Even if you drop me off a few blocks from my house, if I was abducted, if I'm in a residential area, I'm still gonna knock on someone's door. That's a lot for a parent to see. I would be done passed. I had passed out. My child been crying, my blood pressure. I would have probably had a stroke or a heart attack because my shit would have already been overly high. The math ain't mathing, y'all. Of course a motherfucker wouldn't drop you off right at your house, but even if it was a convenience store, a 7-Eleven open late, because 7-Elevens are usually 24 hours, gas stations. I would have went somewhere. Everyone in that area knew that girl was missing. I wouldn't have walked home. I would have wanted to be around. Oh, my knee got a crack. Oh, I would have wanted to be around anybody but my abductor and get the officers of the law here. Call the police. Even if they wouldn't have let me back in the back of a convenience store, I would have at least picked up a motherfucking 40 ounce or a 22 ounce to bust you in your shit. If you decide to come back and try to get me, it would have been a fight for the death. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but I'm a Capricorn. I'm half goat and half fish. So I'm gonna stay optimistic and pessimistic with everything about everything. I am. I can wake up in the morning and be like, mm, wake up and I see the sun and I come up in the lady lounge with my coffee and my Newport and I be scrolling through, you know, my phone and seeing the news and what happened overnight and it can get suddenly dark and I'll be like, they said it wasn't gonna rain, but I feel like it's gonna rain. I am not one of those always happy go lucky people. I'm a pessimist. And something in my pessimist and my fupa. That's my fupa right here, y'all. Say hi. Hello. Yeah, some telling me some ain't right. Some ain't right. And as this story comes out, if it really happened, then everyone will be like, okay, it happened. And then they'll be asking the person who did it, well, why would you do that? Da 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 da. If it didn't happen, the story gonna be overly juicy. It's gonna be juicy like a natural fat ass. Okay? Not a BBW, a natural fat ass. People going, well, why did she do that? And what was she doing? And what was she thinking? Because people want to know. Because people sent out prayers. I prayed as a mother. When the story come out, everybody gonna be like, but hell, it is what the fuck it is. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean. You just don't do that to people. And she did it to her mother. Unless her mama know, I don't know, and I'm not gonna speculate. I'm not gonna speculate on that. That's why, like I told y'all earlier, I just be wanting my kids just to let me know they good. That's all. They be thinking they know everything. You don't know dick. I just want to know my kids are good. Just like that girl's mama for 2 days wanted to know her child was okay. Kids is raggedy. We love them. Mm-mm-mm. We love them hard. But they raggedy than a motherfucker. And they don't understand anything until they get their own. And they'll go through that phase where the babies is 5, 6, and the graduation pictures. Like I said a little while ago, wait till they hit 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. And even at 34, 35, or 36, they still might not even have a grasp of consideration. I did not always have consideration for my mother. I would not always tell my mother where I was. And consequently, I get it from my children. But you reap what you sow. But my kids ain't never not just called. Y'all see, I left Maddie a message like, yo, if you don't call me, I'm going to wake your father up and I'm going to have him. I'm good. Because she knows I will cause mayhem in the streets of the city of Chicago about her. All you got to do is let me know you okay. Even if she didn't want to come home tonight, let me know where you're at. If that girl had just let her mama know, let your mama know. Fuck your brother, your sister, fuck your brother, sister, your uncle, your cousin. Tell your mama. Tell the person who carried you, who worried about you before you ever even got here. Oh, I wish I could turn back the hands of time. I told y'all I would turn it back because I would never make my mother worry. Even if I was outside on some greasy ass hoe ass shit, I would have been like, Mama, I'm out here on some greasy hoe ass shit. I'm alive. I'm okay. I'm not coming home. I'll deal with it when I come home. But don't make your mama worry. Shit. But these young ones don't understand. They don't get it. They don't. You just have to ask God to keep them covered in His blood and hope and pray for the best for them. But also, when they have their own kids and they want to complain about what their baby's doing, what their baby's not doing, and I don't understand. And mm, like I told y'all earlier, shit. Okay. Well, what does that mean, Mom? Exactly what the fuck I said. Whatever you put me through, your children gonna give it to you. I see now. I see. Be careful about the seed you sow. But now we older and our seeds grow different. But these young ones, you gotta tell them, be careful. Be careful. Especially if y'all and I'm gonna have a really long talk with Maddie because Maddie got me a little tight right now. And I'm gonna tell her this one last time, and I promise you, this will not be a conversation that she and I will have anymore. For my kids, I don't know what it is with y'all and y'all kids. For me, I know when my kids are grown. Okay, you know when your kids are grown. When your kids never have to come back home. Very gainfully employed. Don't have to ask you for shit. I left home in 1980. No, 1993 or something like that. I've never lived back at home with my parents, and I done went through some shit. I thugged it out. Kids just don't get it, and I get it now that I'm a parent. And I'm actually like really upset because I really feel like that girl, that young lady. I'm not gonna call her a girl. She's just a little young lady. She made her mama worry. Yeah, making your mama worry will call out the hounds. Like I said, your mama worry. As soon as your mama call back, woo bop de bam. It, you're calling other entities out. I really don't want anyone to ever be abducted, but goddamn, we gonna see tomorrow. And y'all know I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna talk about that shit. I am, and I really respect anyone who was just like, No, I'm not gonna say anything until I find anything out. I okay, I respect that, but I said something. I said it because that's what I felt. If I'm wrong, I have no problem with saying, hey, I was wrong. But I live in Chicago and we dealt with a Justice Smollett. So I sometimes I just be like, but also it's not just a sad eye. I actually have to know in my soul that it's not sitting right with me. Y'all know when shit ain't sitting right. But people be wanting to be like, oh, like, I don't know. That's none of my business. But when it's not sitting right with me, it's just not sitting right. That this ain't been sitting right. But I did pray. I prayed for this girl. I prayed for her and her mama, real hard for her mama, because I'm a mama. Just like, oh, I done heard other stories. I done prayed and they didn't turn out good. But I prayed. We'll see tomorrow. We will see tomorrow. But if it ain't, oh, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's the face. But it's also I knew the math ain't mathing. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. It ain't. But anyone can say anything within this chat. I respect your opinion. I'm not gonna be like, no, motherfucker, you're wrong. That's your opinion, and I got my opinion too. I'm not gonna curse you out or nothing. Why would I do that? That ain't me. It's just sad. Like here in Chicago, pardon me, we have a bunch of men showing up in the river. And then we have a lot of women being found in abandoned buildings. But you know the commonality between all that? These are someone's children, maybe someone's sister or brother. Just when I'm driving and running around doing my errands, I see people standing up, but they leaning over. They on heroin. I see people looking crazy. I know the looks, begging for change and everything else. This is someone's family. I'm not gonna treat people nasty. But these are the forgotten people. These are the people that they don't go hard in the paint for. They don't look at why they dead. Okay, she was a heroin addict. He was a crack addict. But he didn't, he just laying there dead. But he ain't got a stab wound or a gunshot wound, which means this might have been natural causes due to lifestyle. But you could be stabbed up and shot, and you go right there. Literally, I can see the morgue from my house, and they don't care. No one claims those people. They get buried in a potter's grave, and they were someone, and no one cared. Maybe their mama's dead, and maybe their mom was the only one that ever loved them and cared about them, and something happened, and they lost their way. I don't know if this young girl lost her way, but it should never be anything that you lost your way too much that you can't talk to your mom. Dead ass on everything I motherfucking love. I promise y'all, I ain't got shit crossed. If our kids pull a stunt like this, I ain't going to court. I might put some on a phone call from jail. I ain't sending you no commissary. I'm not visiting you. I'm not. You weren't raised like that, you know. And this girl, if shit don't pan out, she could be in trouble. That's why I don't think my kids do too much overly bad shit. Cause they know I ride for my kids, but like certain things, you do some dumb shit like this for whatever reason you did it. You won't see me in the gallery. You would get zero support from me because there was no reason to do that. But we'll see, y'all. We will see. We will see. We will see. But I'm great. Bid you all adieu. Let me just do a quick run through. Hold on. Let me wipe my phone up. Let me thank Miss Kiva. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, honey. And I know you have to be at work early to want to inspire. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My love bug, Miss Bug. Thank you so much. My country girl, Queena. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, my dear, my dear, my dear. I'm just trying to make sure. Because I really do appreciate you all. My little big sis, the House of Princess. I love you. She got to go take care of those children and teach them, raise them up right. Mm, Kiki, Kiki. Thank you, Kiki. I know you were here, but you're probably asleep. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay. My son, Adam, my deuce. My number two. Thank you so much. Your mommy loves you so much, and thank you for being here. And I will go to the bank tomorrow and send you some money. I love you. I'm just trying to make sure, you guys. My little boss lady, thank you so much. You're probably sick, but thank you for being here. And that is it. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Like I said, I'm gonna go get up in the morning, God willing, go do my laundry, finish my grocery shopping, do my oxtails. I'm actually gonna do my oxtails before I go do everything else. I appreciate you all. And I appreciate you all for respecting my opinion. I respect you guys' opinions on anything that you guys say. Um, hit the like button. And that's like basically it. Like Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna give Maddie this lift because she needs to bring her tiny ass home to her mother. Hugs, kisses, and good wishes, and sweet dreams to all you all. I will talk to you guys later on today, God willing. And I'm gonna let y'all see what I'm gonna do with my oxtails. So be ready. It'll be the same.